I'm gonna let you in on why nothing feels pleasurable in your life anymore. So you've been using video games, porn, social media, even junk food for like so many years, right? And now suddenly, all of a sudden, it doesn't quite makes you happy. Like nothing feels actually pleasurable anymore. I'm sorry if you. I hope the air conditioner is not too loud because there's a fucking heat warning outside. And it's fucking. I'm fucking burning, bro. I also don't have my pants on. You can literally see my nutsack. You wanna see that, bro? Nah. So, yeah. Why do you think that is? Because these things that literally used to make you feel so happy, like watching fucking porn. The first time you watched porn, it was fucking mind blowing, right? It was like fucking cocaine. It was like super coke. You fucking jacked off probably 2 or 3 times. The first time you played video games, oh my god, so much fun. Like, holy fuck, this feels so fucking good. And using social media also. Now you now this is how people use social media. This is how gamers play video game now. Oh, oh. This is how you eat junk food. You get the high for like 2 seconds, right? Literally just 2 seconds. Oh, you don't feel anything. So let me tell you my story. At age 19, which was like 3 years ago, was when, for the first time in my life, I started to not enjoy playing video games. And trust me, I've been a full-on gamer ever since I was like a kid, like 8, 9. I've been a fucking gamer, you don't know. Bro, I had like 3 consoles, like fucking 3 consoles. I've been a full-time gamer. And I started to not enjoy the one thing that used to give me the most pleasure. I started not to enjoy it. And the same with like junk food. I was ordering on fucking Uber Eats every single day, just fucking pizza, burger, stuff. Same with the porn. I was like, it didn't feel good, but I still kept on doing it just to get a little bit of pleasure. I was literally acting as a crackhead, a drug addict. Can you guess why? Because these things were so pleasurable for us, right? When we first started doing them. Porn was so fucking good. Junk food tasted so good. Video games felt so enjoyable. Then why is it that now these things don't feel enjoyable to you? Why? Now I'm gonna go into the real depth, and this knowledge might change your life. You see, there's a scientific term called dopamine. Dopamine receptors are like these receptors in your brain. It's causes you to chase, not chase, actually it's like reward system for your brain. When you chase some kind of stimuli or some pleasure, it gives you pleasure basically in doing the hard work. And whenever you do one of these instant gratification things, these two terms are very important as well: instant gratification, delayed gratification. When you do want to one of these instant gratification things, let's say you play video games, right? The first time you play it, the high is so good, it goes like this. But when you do one of these instant gratification things, the dopamine high goes up like this. But when you've swallowed the junk food, when you played the video games and you log out of your account, when you've jacked on and you're cleaning up your fucking mess, it goes below the baseline where you were at, where you were feeling normal, just your normal happiness. It goes below it. Then, oh, you're like, oh, I don't feel so good. Let me do that again. You eat another junk food. It feels good, it feels good, it feels good. Then it goes down again. And now this is your new baseline. And then you do that again, it goes down, and this is your new baseline. And imagine you doing this for years, for 5 years, 10 years. Down, down, down. Your baseline has just been going down, down, and down. Then that's when your fat doctor says you're clinically depressed and puts you on medicines, antidepressants. This is why these modern addictions are so cutthroat. Like, you cannot mess with these modern addictions. If you do them once, the consequences stick with you for like the rest of your life. Because that's you get the temporary high, right? You get the dopamine high. But when that pleasure is gone, right? You've had the junk food, you played logged out, it keeps going down and down. And how can people be happy when their baseline is so low for years? When they've literally been doing all the bad habits for years. You know, people make this joke like, oh yeah, adults are just sad. Yeah, it's just kids that are happy. No! There are adults out there who are happy as well, because they haven't fucked up their baseline. Their dopamine baseline is still high because they don't have any vice. They don't indulge into instant gratifications. And trust me, I have been this guy who fucking, ever since I was 12, I started jacking off and watching porn. Ever since I was 8, I played video games. It's just been 2 years. I've literally changed my life drastically in 2 years. This is where you see the opposite side of things come in. Delayed gratification. So delayed gratification are activities like journaling, meditating, cold shower, exercise, reading, working on a business, working or studying, or being out in nature. These things are uncomfortable right now, but we know, inherently we know, that these are good for us, and they make our life pleasant and pleasurable in the long term. And the funny thing and the beautiful thing with delayed gratification is you feel the temporary down, low, like you feel pain. You feel pain, your dopamine receptors are not that good. You feel pain. But once the pain is gone, it goes above baseline. So you have a new baseline now. And then you do that again. Oh, painful, more painful. Then it goes above baseline. Now you have a new baseline. You're feeling really happy. Happy with your life. This is it. Now I know you must be coping right now, saying here, no, this is not for me. It's not because of this. It's not because of this. It's not because of that. And you might also have one of these addiction, this fucking one drug that you don't want to give up. Just 1 hour of video games before bed, and yeah, I deserve 1 hour of video games. I've been studying whole day. I've been working whole day. I deserve to eat some junk food. I know you're coping, bro. Don't. You know the sad thing? It's not even your own brain. It's these fucking companies who have convinced your brain to argue for yourself. If you really want some happiness in your life, and you want that real childlike happiness back in your life, you need to this is the actionable step. If you don't want to do the actionable step, click off this fucking video. This channel is not for you. Go fuck off living your mediocre life. And the actionable step is get onto a long-term dopamine detox. So what dopamine detox is, you take a big step away from the modern world. Junk food, porn, video games, social media, drugs, entertainment like fucking shows, Netflix and stuff. You take a big step away from all of these And sure, you don't have to take them all out at once, because you are gonna fail. But start taking them out apart for long term. Like, just say, okay, I'm just gonna live a life where I'm not indulging in these bad things, which I know inherently are gonna make my life worse. That's what we want you to get onto. Because I've been on dopamine detox for 1.5 years now, and I've made pretty good progress. Like, bro, I think I've made good progress, at least I believe. And yeah, get into a dopamine detox. And at the same time, make sure you delay gratification. You do delayed gratification. Dopamine detox is also gonna reset your baseline, your dopamine baseline. So after that, if you're taking a walk in nature, if you're reading a book, if you're having a normal plain meal, no junk food, no fucking sugar, it's gonna start to feel pleasurable and enjoyable. Even just talking to people. Like, just think about it. How fucking beautiful is that? You're not fucking overstimulating yourself, and it still feels pleasurable. And of course, with that, you need good mental health as well, which a card will pop up to improve your mental health. You can click on that right now. But yeah, I hope this video helps you understand why nothing feels pleasurable in your life anymore. Don't let these fucking nerds destroy your life. These are our enemies. Click on the link. Click on CTA. Scroll down on the description. Scroll down and click on the channel subscribe button right now, and turn on the post notification button so you don't miss any new upload from me. I also post videos on masculinity and young men's self-improvement. I also provide personal coaching, and this will be a link in the description below. It's on Fiverr. And I'll also give you a refund as well if you feel it wasn't worth your time. And it'll help you supercharge your dopamine detox journey as well. Take care. Stay hard.